Hi everyone, my name is Douglas Burberry and I'm a scholar of history and Tasmania. Now those of you who live in Tasmania, or in fact anywhere else in the world, might have heard that the Northern Midlands Council has recently sold the town hall at Campbell Town. Now, the identity of the purchaser is still confidential at this stage. However, the Northern Midlands Council has assured us that the members of the public will still be able to use the Campbell Town Town Hall. There have been some claims by members of the public that the town hall at Campbell Town cannot be sold because it doesn't belong to the Northern Midlands Council in the first place. They say that the town hall actually belongs to the people of Campbell Town. The people of Campbell Town. Now, whether the Northern Midlands Council has a moral right to sell the town hall, that's a different matter, and it's not something I want to go into, not in this video anyway. But the claims that the Northern Midlands Council does not own the Campbell Town Hall are absolutely incorrect. So why do some people claim that the Northern Midlands Council doesn't own the town hall at Campbell Town? What do they mean, or what do they think they mean when they say that the town hall belongs to the people of Campbell Town? I think this originally goes back to the history of the town hall itself and the land that it stands on. It seems that the idea of the people owning the town hall was originally put about by two gentlemen, Andrew McCulloch and the late Kim Peart. In October 2022, McCulloch and Peart were both running for election to become the mayor of the Northern Midlands Council. And one of the policy announcements which they both made during this campaign was to claim that the council did not have the right to sell the town hall and that they would lodge a caveat against the sale. In an article which was published in the Examiner newspaper on the 17th of October 2022, McCulloch claimed that he had located a deed which proved that the land on which the town hall stands was gifted to the warden, councillors and electors of Campbelltown, and not to the Campbelltown Council. Now, McCulloch and Peart were either unaware of the true meaning of the terminology they were using, or they were aware of the meaning but were deciding to tell a different story, one that was more designed to resonate with the voters of the Midlands Council and which would get them more votes in their campaigns. Now, maybe I'm being a bit unfair there, I don't know, but all I do know is that the claim is incorrect. So at this point, this is where the history kicks in. The 5 acres of land on which the town hall stands was owned by Miss Helen Letitia Constance Leake, who was a member of the Leake family of Rosedale near Campbelltown, a very old established family in the district. In around 1938, the Campbelltown Council was looking around for some land on which to build a town hall and municipal offices. And so Miss Leake decided to donate her 5 acres of land to the council as a gift. A deed of conveyance was drawn up and a copy of it is shown here. Near the top of the deed are the names of the parties who were involved in the conveyance. They are Helen Letitia Constance Leake of the one part, and the warden, councillors and electors of the municipality of Campbelltown, hereinafter called the purchasers, of the other part. Okay, so far McCulloch is correct, although he did miss out one small but crucial part of the wording in the deed, or at least the Examiner article that reported the matter missed out this small but crucial part of the wording. McCulloch was quoted as saying that the town hall was given to the warden, councillors and electors of Campbelltown, but the deed actually says that the purchaser of the land was the warden, councillors and electors of the municipality of Campbelltown. This might seem like a small and fairly trivial omission, but actually it's very significant because the phrase, the warden, councillors and electors of the municipality of Campbelltown, and stress that word municipality, has a very specific meaning that has a very clear legal definition. And for that definition, we need to look at another primary document dating from a few years earlier. And that document is the Local Government Act of 1906. Specifically, I would like to draw your attention to section 12 of this act. See where it says, "Every such body corporate created under this act shall be styled the warden, councillors and electors of the municipality of bracket, space, close bracket, naming the municipality for which this council is elected." Now, where there are square brackets with a fair bit of white space between them, if we insert Campbell Town in between the square brackets as the name of the municipality being referred to, then what we have is an exact match with the name of the purchaser in the deed of conveyance that I have showed you earlier. In other words, the warden, councillors and electors of the municipality of Campbell Town. So that was the name of the body corporate of the Campbell Town municipality. Therefore, Miss Leake was giving the land to the council. I should also mention that further on in this act it says that if councils happen to amalgamate, then the assets that belong to any particular council are then vested in the new amalgamated body. Therefore, any public assets that belong to the Campbell Town Council automatically became vested in the Northern Midlands Council when the councils were amalgamated. So I don't know if McCulloch and Peart were really aware of what they were talking about, whether they looked at all of the relevant documentation, whether they were aware of the meanings of the terms that they were bandying about. But it's quite obvious from looking at the original deed of gift from Miss Leake to the Campbell Town Council, and also from examining the Local Government Act of 1906, that the Town Hall was originally gifted by Miss Leake to the Campbell Town Council, and that when the Campbell Town Council amalgamated with other councils to form the Northern Midlands Council, then the property that the Campbell Town Council owned passed in turn to the Northern Midlands Council. Therefore, the Northern Midlands Council has full title to the Town Hall, full legal title, they own it, and they are entitled to sell it if they wish.